Hey guys, it's Jessica and I'm thrilled to be participating in the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop today. This was put together in order to help out many of the crafters that are affected by new rules coming from YouTube that require a certain number of videos and subscribers and views in order to earn money on the videos that we are posting. So in order to help us out, some of the biggest names in the industry along with some awesome companies have come together to help those who are affected and bring you guys some new tutorials from artists you may never have seen before. After you're finished watching my video, be sure to click the link in the video description so you can check out the next person. The more videos you watch and comment on, the better your chances are to win one of over 120 prizes, you guys. So be sure to comment, like the video, subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll see you guys back for more videos. So in today's blog hop, we are actually sharing our favorite techniques. My favorite technique just so happens to be what we call ink smooshing, fondly. And basically what that is smearing some ink on your craft mat, spritzing it with water, and plopping your paper into it. It's got to be one of the easiest but most satisfying techniques that I have ever seen, and I use it all the time. So I've just got some distress inks here. You can do this with oxides also, and pretty much any ink that you have. It works best with these water-based inks just because they are activated by water and they do really well when you add water, and you can mix them together and get really great color combinations. So I like to use the distress inks for this, but you could see it's super simple. I just, with no rhyme or reason, smooshed the little ink pads straight to my craft mat till I got some color on there. When I was happy with the placement, which is, seriously guys, no rhyme or reason to it, I just sort of smushed it wherever I thought it might look okay. Then I went ahead and spritzed it with water, and I took my paper that I cut to 4.25 by 5.5, just so it's a good size for a card base, and I just plop it right into the ink. The cool thing about this technique is you can get super different results depending on how much ink and water you use in combination with each other. So if you use a lot of water, you're going to get more of a watercolor wash sort of look where everything is washed out. The colors blend together a little bit more. And the less water that you use, the more pigmented the ink is going to be, and that color is going to really concentrate and pool up in certain places more than others. I hate to waste ink, so instead of cleaning it up, I actually just get another piece of paper and swipe it along so that I can make use of all that ink that I put onto my craft mat. And you can see I'm just sort of putting the paper back into the spots where I see there's still ink left and smushing it down so that I get some more color. Here is my favorite thing about ink smushing. If you're not happy with the results, you just keep adding more ink to your mat, and you can get endless different results with this. So you can see I just added my darkest color. I didn't put a whole lot of water, and I'm getting some really concentrated, beautiful purple added to my piece of cardstock there. This is not special cardstock. It's not watercolor paper. It is just a 110 pound from Nina cardstock, and you can see the difference there between the two types of ink smushing that I did, with less water on the left, more water on the right. The next thing that I did, after I cleaned up my work surface, of course, you don't want stray ink anywhere. The next thing that I did was just take some of the lighter color, well, the medium color, I should say, the picked raspberry. I smushed a little bit extra on my mat, added some water with my spritzer, and then I just took a paintbrush that I had on hand, and I am going to use the ink that's on my craft mat to flick some drops of color, because I didn't feel like I had enough of that mid-range color. I had that light purple kind of look and a dark purple, but not a whole lot of the pink. So I wanted to add that back in. So I'm just tapping my paintbrush, and it's flicking little droplets of that pink color there just to get me some more color back into my background. Then I do the same thing with the seedless preserves. I like that it has that speckled sort of look, and I thought after I finished this would actually be a really cool piece of paper to cut for Easter eggs. Like if you had an Easter egg die, I don't know, it just reminded me of it with the light and the dark and the speckled. I don't know, it just reminded me of Easter eggs, so I might have to do that at some point. But yeah, you can see that I'm getting that dark color back on, and I just think that it really balances it out and makes it look kind of abstract and artsy, and it looks like I took a whole lot of time to do this, and it's no time at all. It's the easiest thing to do, and you get these awesome backgrounds. Can't recommend it enough. So I figured I would show you guys some examples of cards that I've made using this ink smooshing technique in different ways. So you can see there it was just in one area. Here I used it and used the whole background as an under the sea. This one I used with a stencil. This one I die cut one of the pieces out, and then that one I just did a little bit of spotlight in the background. Here is another look at the sponsors for our blog hop today, and just for watching my video and commenting down below, you can be entered to win a $25 gift card to Simon Says Stamp and 2 Catherine Pooler ink pads. So be sure to drop a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, be sure to click the link to go to the next video in the hop, and I will see you guys again super soon for another video. Thank you so much for watching, and hop on!